Alright, so this is going to be the final for my Digital Toolbox class. Hopefully you enjoy it. Hello, Mr. or Dr. Zaretsky. Basically today I'm going to be giving you people my top 5 qualities to be successful in anything you do, whether it be if you want to be a rapper, or if you want to be a designer, literally anything, you name it. Personally, things that I'll give you personal examples for the things that I will be mentioning. I just want to describe what I'm going to be doing this video, the production of this video, how everything's going to happen. So basically, I just played one game of Modern Warfare on the map Shipment, and just to put something in the background, I'm going to be using Premiere Pro to edit all this together. I'm going to pull the audio off of this video, pull it into Audition, and I'm going to edit it to make my voice sound a little bit more enhanced, pitch, all that jazz I'm going to do in there. And then for Photoshop, I'm making all of my I made all my traits, and I'm actually going to make the thumbnail to this video in Photoshop. So I just wanted to give my top 5 traits for things that may make you successful, or may help make you successful. So the first, I'm gonna prioritize these in order, from which I think are the most important to the least important, but they're all important. Don't let me think that these aren't all important, because they are. That's why I picked them. So the first one that I want to bring up is actually consistency. I'm gonna give you guys an example. Okay, so about 2 years ago, or whenever Fortnite started blowing up, I was streaming on Mixer. It was my sophomore year of high school. I racked up about 300 followers in like a couple weeks. Alright, and then life got in the way. Like, I started playing the suit, and like I would have, if I was streaming on a consistent schedule with the equipment that I had, I could have possibly been one of the bigger people on that platform right now. Okay, so fast forward 3 years. If you are a person that sets a goal, all right, set goals too. That's a big one. But you have to set a goal and then be consistent with it. So I don't care if it's 3 hours a day. I don't care if it's a half an hour a day. If you want to become a better reader, okay. If you want to become, a better photographer, all right. I think that no matter what, you have to set a time where you are gonna do something. I don't care how long it is. It could be 60 seconds. I really don't care. I mean, obviously, your success will be different from other people's, all right, or in the time period that you'll reach it. But then again, too, success is generated on your own view of success, right? My success could be, being homeless, some people, and being alive. Some people, that is their definition of true success. My definition of success would be going into a grocery store, right, and not having to worry about how much this costs, or what am I gonna have for dinner tonight. I can't afford that. I want to be able to make, I think, comfortably. In order to do that, I say to live in a nice place, all right, with a beach, or anywhere that's considered nice to me, which is pretty much anywhere but New York, if I'm being honest. I'm gonna say that me comfortably making over $100,000 a year would give me access to that. Now, that's, I'd say, about 20 to 30% of the population, more like the 20% edge of things. They make that much, and ever since I was a little kid, I've always wanted that. But yeah, consistency, that is like the number one thing you should be focusing on. All right. The second thing that I want to make one of your top priorities is work ethic. All right. I don't care what you got to do. Watch a couple YouTube videos if you don't think your work ethic's that great. All right. Some people just naturally have it. I personally naturally have it. All right. I think it's degraded over the years, but I started working at a bakery when I was 14 because to buy the things that I wanted. All right. That my parents couldn't afford for me. So I started working. I bought myself a computer and I bought everything that I wanted. And that was my work ethic. All right. I didn't stop. I didn't care how many hours I worked to get a certain number of money. All right. Or currency. Work ethic doesn't have to be the amount of time you work. It's about the quality of work that you're doing in a specific time. I always believe in quality over quantity, right? So the quality of work you do is a lot. It should mean a lot more than the amount of work that you do. Some people think different, but I think that one really, really good movie is a lot better than other or bad movies, or like 5-6 horrible movies. That's just my take on it. So the third thing that I want to make a thing, it would be time. All right, you have to put the hours in. All right, that goes with consistency. That goes with work ethic. You have to put the time in. All right, there is, I forget where it's from, but there's the 10,000 hour rule. All right, anybody who puts 10,000 raw hours into something will be far more successful than someone that only has half of that or only has 500 hours. All right, and that's the raw reality of anything that you do, is you have to invest time in something if you want to be successful at it. My fourth thing, and this is for life in general, all right? This is for all my college people, all my high school people out there. You have to prioritize things, all right? I've been so-called blessed, all right, to be in the situation that I'm in today, right? I'm blessed to have, a mind that can prioritize things and know what I like versus what I don't like, versus what I have to do versus what I don't have to do, in a set time schedule. All right. All the time you should be knowing what comes first versus what comes last. All right. If you're in schoolwork, right, obviously everyone has those subjects that you just hate with a passion. All right, but you have to get the work done. All right. In my personal school experience, it doesn't matter what you have to do. It matters when it's due. So if you like it or not, nobody cares in this world if you like something or not. All right. That's just the raw reality. All right. Get used to it. After you turn 18 years old, it's kind of like downhill from there on the fun scale. But depending if you go off to a 4-year college or wherever you go. So yeah, prioritize everything accordingly and know when to do things. Know when a better time to do things is, when not a better time is to do things. The way I have been prioritizing my time is I've been leaving some light things to do in the day, and I've been doing a lot of my harder work at night, because I know that, one, I had the time to do it, all right, and that I get my most quality work done at night. Okay, I can focus more. There's no yelling in my house. There's no distractions. So yeah, just prioritize. And then my final fifth thing that I want to make everyone know is that discipline is gonna be you have to have discipline in everything you do. All right. You have to know if you're an athlete, for example. I go to Mariners College, right, and there's a ton of athletes there, right? If you want to make it to a professional league, you have to have more discipline than everybody on your team. A lot of those kids who play college sports don't want to go pro. They just want to get the free tuition or, money that's deducted from their bill just so they can get a college degree without paying a tremendous price. All right, if you guys know about Mariners College, it's stupid expensive, and I'm more than blessed to have the financial support that I have, or else I wouldn't be going there. I'd be going to a community college somewhere. So these athletes have to have a tremendous amount of discipline when it comes to the food they eat, to the time they spend on their schoolwork, the time they put into their sports. All right, their lives is literally their social life is basically sports, right? You have sports in your social life. You have food, right? That might be a social activity. All right. You have to sleep, right? Sleep is very important, especially if you're an athlete. Assuming you're not taking anabolic steroids. Anybody who's natural in bodybuilding or wherever you are and whatever athlete you are, in order to let your body come back to its normal state and to where you can perform correctly, you have to give yourself sleep, and your body needs rest. And then so what? You have food, sleep, and you have sports, right? And then you also have to work on your studies. So right, and depending on how that specific athlete works, you have to assuming, let's say they work by themselves, right? You have to, depending on what major you are, you're spending hours upon hours every single week maintaining a GPA that you need. If you have another scholarship, athletes spend a lot of time and are very disciplined on what their schedule and with everything that they do, because they have to be. So yeah, that is a 13-minute video on what 5 things I believe are necessary when trying to be successful. So hopefully you've enjoyed. Hopefully Dr. Zaretsky has enjoyed this video. If you have, please drop a like. I honestly might start getting back into YouTube. It's kind of cool. I don't know, I'm kind of doing this very casually. So if you enjoyed, thank you. Peace.